Hi, welcome to SCR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Today's Friday, May 13th, and we are talking right now with Dana Lane, SBR contributor, professional handicapper, NHL playoffs. Dana Lane, Game 1 in Tampa Bay Pitt. Here we go. When you get to the conference championships in both the NBA and the NHL, it can get a little tougher because you're basically handicapping strength against strength, right? The weaknesses, you're not really searching for weaknesses and looking to handicap against that. It's basically just strength against strength, and with Tampa Bay and Pitt here, that's what we have. Both teams very impressive offensively. Both teams very impressive in goal. The Lightning have a great penalty kill. The Penguins have been great converting on on power plays in the playoffs. So it's strength against strength, and then you have to factor odds and take odds in consideration. And the Penguins are an eye-openingly large favorite here, right? The market-wide number right now is about Pitt minus 175. Tampa Bay is plus 160 on the other side. Penny has plus 167. And then with the total, if you're taking the over, then you're betting against these goaltenders who have done great in the playoffs. If you're taking the under, then you're betting against these offenses that have been very productive. I'm not exactly sure what I think about this Game 1, but that's why we have you, Dana Lane. What would be your recommended plays for Game 1 in Tampa Bay Pitt?
Well, Pete, I can tell you that at minus $1.70, and it doesn't look like it's going down any. Minus $1.70, we certainly don't want to get involved on the side on this. Unfortunately, I mean, if we had to make a pick, it would be Pittsburgh on the side, just like last night with San Jose. But good news for the Tampa Bay Lightning this morning. It appeared that Steven Stamkos did skate without the protective jersey, so there is a shot that we may see him in the playoffs. I'm not going to say that we're going to see him tonight, but he is making a beeline for that starting lineup, and I would expect as the series goes on, Pete, that you might see John Cooper put Stamkos maybe even on the third and fourth line. And why that's going to be impressive, it's going to be effective for them, is then they would have to be up against other teams' third and fourth lines with a guy like Stamkos on the ice. So that might be an advantage for the Lightning as the series goes on. But to me tonight, there's too much offense for Pittsburgh, even though that I know Tampa Bay is a fantastic offensive team. But, this Penguins team, to me, Pete, is peaking at the right time. They are averaging 3.4 goals a game at home. They've only allowed 2.2 goals in their last 5 games, and they average over 35 shots a game in their home building. And not only that, there should be a little bit of a chip on their shoulder because during the regular season, Tampa Bay did sweep the series, and the dynamics has certainly changed because Stamkos was playing and Strawman was playing, and Matt Murray was their third goaltender at the time. But I like a team that's got a little bit to play for. They probably want to erase the bad taste out of their mouth from the regular season. So what we're going to do tonight is I am going to take a chance on that under at plus $1.20. You can get that at Heritage right now. The line's moving in our favor there. I also like the under in the first period at minus $1.34, also the best of the line. And because we really just don't want to lay $1.70 in the game, I feel a little bit more better just taking Pittsburgh at minus $1.53 in the first period.
Okay, makes some sense. The Penguins, though, like you said, they've been very good offensively at home. They've played 6 playoffs home games so far, 4 overs and 2 pushes. But you feel like this series against Tampa Bay will be a little bit different as far as the totals are concerned against Tampa Bay.
Well, we kind of saw this, Pete, in the round against the Islanders where the Tampa Bay Lightning had 6 days to prepare for the Islanders, and there was a big amount of time off, and they're getting 4 days to prepare for the Penguins. And we remember in the Islanders series when they had a ton of time off, they came out pretty lethargic. In fact, they dropped that first game, and that, until I see something different, I have to kind of anticipate that might be the case. So if we anticipate Tampa Bay not coming out as sharp, we certainly like the Pittsburgh in the first period. We like the under in the first period. And then, if you like the under in the first period, then you're certainly on your way to an under for the game. And that plus 120, even if we lose that bet, certainly wouldn't hurt us as we're going for the plus money.
All right, great analysis, Dana Lane, in a tough handicapping situation here. Game 1 in Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, an exciting series. We'll see how Game 1 turns out and what value you might find for Game 2 when that game rolls around. Dana Lane, thanks so much as always.
I appreciate your time, Pete. Have a great day.